I'm Travis Chatwin from beachandsunhomes.com. Common real estate questions. Buying real estate can be an overwhelming process at times and surprisingly complicated, as many first-time home buyers could probably tell you. This is where experience and education from a seasoned real estate agent as myself is so important. There's a lot to consider and a lot that goes into making the right decision that works for you. Having the right information is the best way to make sure you choose the right option, but it's sometimes difficult to know where to begin. That's why I've put together a list of common real estate questions and answers. Number 1. What are the advantages of owning over renting? Buying a home is not just paying for a place to live. A home is an investment in your future, and you can decide to sell your home down the line or even rent out a room in your home should you fall on hard times. More than that, though, there are a lot of tax benefits to home ownership that aren't available to renters. There are federal tax deductions that apply to home ownership. If you're not sure what credits or tax breaks are available to you, speak with your CPA or, in some cases, a lawyer that specializes in real estate tax law to find out. Beyond that, it's hard to argue with the freedom you get when owning your own home. You can paint, renovate, or change whatever you want on the inside and outside to suit your taste. Not an option often available to renters. Number 2. What are the disadvantages of owning over renting? As with most things, owning your own home does have advantages and disadvantages. Probably the biggest disadvantage to owning your own home is the responsibility that comes along with it. If something breaks or repairs need to be made, it's up to you to do it yourself or hire somebody to do it for you. If you're renting, that would be the responsibility of the landlord in most cases. General maintenance can also be an issue for homeowners. Lawns need to be mowed, gardens or plants need to be tended, and any property damage is and often your responsibility. Even so, for many homeowners, the advantages far outweigh the disadvantages. Number 3. What is a HUD home, and should I consider buying one? HUD homes can be a good option if you're looking to buy a house but save a little money as well. When buying a home, a homeowner may opt for a HUD-insured mortgage. If that homeowner is unable to keep up with the payments on that mortgage, the home then goes into foreclosure. HUD will pay the lender foreclosing on the home whatever amount is owed on the home. This basically means that HUD takes possession of the home and is free to do whatever it likes with it from there. Wanting to sell of the house or wishing they could sell the house as quickly as possible? Well, HUD will relist the house on the market at market value, offering the buyer of a house significant savings. The only inherent problem to this is the home is sold as is. Sometimes they have to spend a little money or a little extra money on renovations or whatever it works to make it better. Oftentimes the cost of the house and the cost of repairs add up to less than you would have paid for the house under other circumstances. Number 4. Should I work with a real estate agent? It is honestly up to you, but it is highly recommended. A real estate agent will be, well-versed in local housing market and will be able to show you a variety of houses if you desire in a certain area within your price range. Your real estate agent will also be able to tell you whether or not you're expecting more than your budget will allow. A reality check many first-time home buyers will need. Finally, your real estate agent can help you negotiate the best price for your home and eventually settle on one that you can understand and what you'll actually be paying once the closing costs and other associated fees are factored in, which definitely is good information to have before you put in your offer. Not to mention all of the contracts and all of the paperwork. Number 5. How much money do I need to buy a house? This is a common question, but very tricky question to answer. This will depend on a great number of factors included but not limited to the size of the house, updates in the house, size of the lot, location of the house, additional features in the house, current market value, current market trends, comparables in the neighborhood, the seller. In general, you'll need a good down payment before even going into settlement. Once everything has been settled, you'll need to pay for the purchase price of the home, money for various fees associated with purchasing the home, and the money to pay at closing costs, unless the seller has agreed to cover those closing costs within the purchase. It is important to remember also budget for the home furnishings, any renovations you plan to do immediately, the cost of hooking up the utilities, and the cost of actually moving your belongings into the home. Number 6. What does a mortgage pay for? This is another tricky one because mortgage can cover different things depending on the mortgage itself. The average mortgage will cover the amount of money you borrowed to buy the house, homeowner's insurance, and property taxes. Again though, this does change depending on the various factors, so make sure you ask a lot of questions when you get your mortgage to really understand exactly what is covered in your specific case. Number 7. If I have a bad credit, can I still buy a home? In most cases, it is a little more difficult to buy a home if you have bad credit, but it's not impossible. There are many programs out there that are set up specifically to help people with bad credit buy homes. For example, there are a few different federal mortgage programs that you can apply for that can help you obtain money for the need or to become a homeowner. They may also be local options available through local home buying programs that may be able to offer you assistance. The best way to find out is for you to qualify is to see and do a little research, as regulations and requirements can vary from state to state, and your eligibility will depend entirely on your individual situation. Well, what did you think? I put together a small list of common questions asked of me in my real estate profession. If you have any specific questions you would like answers to, please take a moment. Let me know how I can help. Hopefully this was useful to you in answering some of your common questions out there today. I'm here to help. Let me know if there's anything that I can do. I'm Travis Chatwin from beachandsunhomes.com. Have a great day.